Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Good morning, viewers. In this set of videos, we are going to see about the different houses in an astrology. For each and every house, we will be seeing a separate video. For that particular house, what are the advantages the person will get and what are the disadvantages. So, we will be seeing in detail all these 12 houses, right from the ascendant to the 12th house. So for each house there will be a separate video, so you can start looking on each and every videos. If you are not subscribed this channel, click to the subscribe button and keep it subscribed. Click the bell symbol so that you will get the update instantly. If you like these videos, give the like and share it with your friends and other groups. Now let us move on to the video. The first house in the chart, that is ascendant. So we calculate the houses from first house to the 12th house. Always the first house which indicates the ascendant, where your ascendant is placed. We have already seen in the previous video how to calculate, how to find out the ascendant from our individual horoscope. Now, what is the benefits? What does the first house mean? So always the first house indicates the person itself, that is the body of the person, where it exactly shows the parts that is in a phase of a human body. So the first house indicates if there is any bad planets available on that particular place, that is in ascendant, there are chances that a person may get infected, get some illness, frequent diseases like that. Now we have to differentiate which are all the planets, good planets and bad planets. Generally, Jupiter, Venus, growing moon and Mercury associated with the positive planets or good planets. These four are considered as the a positive planets or a good planets. On another hand, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, partially Mars and Mercury associated with these planets, we call it as a negative planets or a bad planets. Whenever a negative planet is associated with the ascendant means it indicates the body. So chances of getting frequent illness will be there. The person may have frequent problems in their eyes. They will have frequent problems in their listening problem or hearing problem. So there are so many problems they will face, and especially when these Mahadasas are running, they may get into diseases. So whichever the planet associated with the particular ascendant, we have to see so many things like which planet is there and which nakshatra is there. Also, if you see, for the 7th house, the ascendant is going to be the 7th house. So it always indicates the partner's relationship. So if an horoscope holder is a husband, then the 7th house indicates the wife's horoscope. Similarly, on the vice versa, the ascendant is going to be the 7th house for the partner's horoscope. So in this way, we can identify how the relationship between the husband and wife will exist. It is purely based on the ascendant. For example, if Sun happens to be in the ascendant, then this particular chart holder will be more egoistic, or he will have more ego problems. On the other hand, if the 7th house is having the Sun, which is aspecting the ascendant, then there are chances that the chart holder's partner may be more egoistic. So likewise, there are so many permutations, combinations through which you have to find what are all the issues, what are the advantages you will get. Now for example, if ascendant is associated with good planets like Jupiter or Venus or growing moon like that, then this particular person will look very pretty or very beautiful. So his physique will become very, very attractive. Also, if Jupiter aspects the ascendant, then the chances of the brightness will be even more. So his knowledge power is tremendous. Similarly, if Mercury is associated with the growing moon and happens to be a part of the first house, that is ascendant, then this person will be more intellectual and he'll have more brave. His mind is very strong. He will be very brave. So like this, we can keep on adding so many good factors. As far as the positive planets are associated with the ascendant. Now let us see some few examples to illustrate what are the ill effects or good effects based on the planets available on the ascendant or planets aspecting the ascendant. In this example, where Pisces is an ascendant, we could see Saturn aspecting the Pisces. So Saturn being a bad planet, if it aspects the ascendant, there are some ill effects based on the planet Saturn. So generally this person will get knee problems and muscle pain, etc. You can also see the Mercury is aspecting the ascendant directly, but Mercury is not a favorable planet for the Pisces. Even if it aspects the ascendant, the ill effect will not get reduced much. In the next example, you could see Aries being the ascendant, and from the 7th house, Mercury and Venus aspecting the ascendant. So you can say this person will give more importance to his beauty, and this person will have more complexions, and he will have more intellectual power also. So this is the way, if a good planet is associated with ascendant, you will get very positive signs. At the same time, if bad planets are aspecting the ascendant, frequent illness, diseases might occur.